This is why some people get along, some people just click, and they don't know why, and some people don't, okay? They have the same or similar filters. Those are the people that understand each other. They see things in the same light, or they hear things in the same way. Get it? All right, so that's basically what filters are. Now, here's what happens. If you were raised in one area to believe that this means that, right? This is why religions always want to kick each other's ass, religious people, right? And they want to make everyone else look like a monster. Oh, you're going to hell because you don't believe it. You don't go to my church. You're going to hell. If you think God is that petty, I think you're missing the boat, okay? So here's what's happening. There's two kinds of people in church. There's the logical people, the rule. This is about rules, structure, and organization. And this is about see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. This is the processor that looks at the world for the way it is. How does it feel? What does it look like? What color is it? This is the right brain is the brain of reality. The left brain is about we're going to make structures. So now we're talking about the blue pill and then the red pill, going down the rabbit hole, okay? Deconstructing the matrix, where Neo went. So I could go over rules, values, and beliefs even more in depth, but think of it this way. All right, I got one. Think of something that you absolutely believed was true. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, it was absolutely true, and at the moment in time, you really believed it was true. For example, Santa Claus. Most of us at a very young age truly believed that Santa Claus was real at some age. And then somewhere along the line, your brother or sister said, oh no, mom and dad Santa Claus, they're the ones buying the gifts. And, and then they would say, well, let's, sneak around the corner late at night and watch them. They're going to put the gifts under the tree. And then when you actually see that, it blows your belief out of the water. We actually have techniques in NLP to where if you have limiting beliefs that hold you back, or belief conflict where you have one belief that believes this, but then you have an opposite belief that pulls you in the other direction, and you have this internal tuggle and fight. It's like this internal battle all the time. And this is why you're here. It's because you have conflicting beliefs. Well, we can change all that. We can change beliefs, we can blow a belief out of the water, and we can integrate two separate beliefs into one belief. Now you flow. Now you've got power. It's like, think of it as you got one engine going this way and you got the other engine going this way, and they're doing like the and you can't get anywhere in life. I want to say that. I bet a lot of you feel that way about life, like life's just impossible. And you don't understand why those people just go right up the ladder. They just flow right by everything they want, like a Benev. He had said, my sister, she's going to college. Now she's got a 1-year internship. Now she's in Europe. He goes, she just boom, 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 boom. Here's why. She doesn't have conflicting beliefs, okay? When your beliefs are, instead of doing this, when you change your beliefs to match each other, now you've got two engines going in the same direction, and that's really powerful. That is one of the main goals we do when we work with you, okay? So what I want to tell you about beliefs is this. Beliefs are not real. That's the matrix talking to you. They are not real. They never were real. They are made up. You can make up anything. Rules. Rules aren't real either. Rules are completely made up. There's a song by a band named Tesla back in the 90s. I think they were really famous in the 90s, 80s and 90s. And one of the songs they wrote was signs, like a sign. Signs everywhere, signs rocking and reading. Da-na-na-na-na. Well, if I remember about the song, at least it stimulated this thought in my mind. If I remember, he was basically saying, I used to go on this dirt path over this hill through the trees to school and to downtown. And then one day somebody put up a sign, they made a rule and said, you can't do this or you're going to hell or you're going to get punished. This is in the book of Genesis, by the way. The serpent and the forbidden fruit and the tree of knowledge. The tree of knowledge makes up rules that are not real. And it makes you stuck. It turns you into a slave. That is everything that I've been doing with my course, Crack the Female Code, dating and relationships, the communication, the personal development. Everything that I've been doing with my clients over the last 30 years is to break them free from this prison. This box, this framework that was made up by other people who you've never met in your life. It wasn't your parents. It was, but they're not the ones who made up the rules. It was the people before them that were born before them, and the teachers. It was people that trained them and the people who trained them. You are following rules, values, and beliefs made up by people literally from hundreds of years ago who you've never met. You've never even heard of. And you blindly are going down this this framework, okay? So the good news is we can change values. We can also, if you have a values conflict, we can heal the values conflict and integrate it. That's what I'm trained in. These are some of the things that, that I do. Now let's talk about another form of filters. In part 3 of Deconstructing the Matrix, we will go over the very thing that's keeping you in this prison of internal conflict, filters. They're called meta programs, okay?